Hey traders, Michael from Elite Traders University here. We're currently long in pound dollar, looking for a move higher into the open of London, looking for a push up to the previous highs at least, which is about 30 pips, and maybe up to the pivots. As you can see, I'm long right now. We're currently up 5 pips each of our positions, moving very, very high very, very quickly. I'm really expecting a push up like this. However, we might get a push lower down to the 37.75 level and then a turn around and push higher. Either way, I am looking long 100% for the first part of the European Open. So let's come back and see how this plays out. Okay, so our timing was perfect, and as you can see, we're long. That's an Aussie position, but if we just look at our pound positions, then we can see we're up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions, up a number of pips. I am going to be looking on a move higher, up to the highs at least. Now from where we are now, that's another 17 pips. I want to see this previous high reached, and then I'll start taking out some of these, and I will leave the rest for open for a move higher. So there's my entry right at the bottom there, and looking to move up into this yellow line. So let's come back in a little bit, and we should be in that level, I think so, very, very quick. Okay, so there's our strong push up, and we've taken out 2, 4, 6, 8, about 100 pips, 97, 98 pips. Now if we put our deal map on, you can see that I just exited those positions right there at the top. If we get onto a 5-minute chart, there we go. So bought at the bottom and then we took out right at the top, and we're up 100 pips. So we now have one remaining position, as you can see, and we're looking at this resistance up here by the R1. But let's look at the higher time frame, because there could be something else that could tell us how far we're going to go. So this is a 1-hour chart, and what we are looking at, we interestingly enough have this sort of channel play going on here. Okay, notice that we're very, very close to the low there. So this target is very, very interesting, because if we look right across that middle range, we can notice that that is a place where price has sort of struggled with in the past. Okay, if I just take a few of these things off, you'll be able to see that clearly. Let's remove my entry. Okay, let's just remove that. So as you see through this middle here, price has always found resistance or support around that region. So for tonight, definitely in the cards would be a nice 100 pip move up from there. There is a possibility that we move back down and then slowly track high from there. And that's why I've taken out my 100 pips already. I now have one remaining position with a stop at 20 pips, which would still give me a net of 80 pips on the day. And again, this was done in 1 hour. So on a 15-minute chart, 4 candles, or for the second position, 3 candles, so under an hour. So I'm going to look at just before the R1 into this resistance. If we do get a break lower, I'll reassess and actually look to add my position if we still have a valid setup. But apart from that, I'm going to let this run. If I get this, I'll be up 200 pips on the day. That's enough for the day. On a 4-hour chart, we are looking bullish, I think. And we notice that we do have these highs across here. Okay, this is where price was rejected from. So that would definitely be a good place for price to come to, up into that 1.40 region. So that would definitely be an incredible target, very, very valid. But for today, look, actually what I'm going to do is it is a Monday, so I'm going to move my target up to just before 1.40, and which is 170 pips. And I'm going to let this play out. Monday is an important day of the week, so let's come back and see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, I added to my position, and we've had a really strong push up above that high, so I'm actually going to start taking out profits now. So let's just close these new ones out. Okay, right, brilliant. So we did it. So here we go. This is from today, and we've got a lot of pips here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 200 pips, and we've got one remaining lot open, which is stop loss of about 20 pips, just below the low. We're going to let that run, and believe that we get a move up even higher. So awesome start to the day, great start to the week, and now that we've done a couple hundred pips already, I'm really going to push that last take profit out on the remaining contract. So I actually am going to leave it up to about 1 spot 4.0, and that's where I'm going to look for that last take profit to come out. 180 pips about from where we are now. Just before it, and let's see what can happen. So extremely safe position. If it gets stopped out, I'm still up 180 pips within under 2 hours. Okay, so brilliant start to the week. Let's come back tomorrow and see what the market gives us. Okay, traders, here we are back the next morning, and as we can see, we've had a 100 pip run up right into that yellow line. So remember, I said that it's a good chance we might stop around this region here, and sure enough we have. So up 93 pips. So I'm just going to take this one out now. Okay, there we go. So we have closed out the last remaining position. Let's look at our deal map. There we go. Okay, so we've taken out early positions at the bottoms, then we've taken out our last one here, and let's have a look at our history and see how we've done. Okay, so this is our history for today on pound dollar. We had a 3.5 pip stop, so we've done about 300 pips. So amazing day. As you can see, we did buy the exact bottom of the day. Okay, we bought the exact bottom, extremely tight stop. You'll remember that we took out a number of positions early, and we left the last position to run, and we're up 300 pips. So guys, if you want to learn how to do this, if you want to learn how to trade with the banks, and scalp your way into a swing trade, is what I call it, and get zero drawdown on your trades, then click the link below, book a call with me. I'd love to talk with you about your trading journey and about how we can help you take your trading to the next level as far as consistency is concerned, and timing, how to get precision timing for your trades. Okay guys, have a great day's trading or week's trading, and I'll see you in the next video.